Alright, today we're doing cars. I'm going to show you how to change your oil step by step. It's like 3 steps, really easy. It don't take much. Every 3,000 miles or 3 months, you should change your oil. That's going to be dependent on how old the car is. And this is your oil dipstick, if you didn't know. But that's how much is in it. It's probably 2 quarts low, but oil isn't dirty. It's not too bad, but needs to be changed because it's been 3,000 miles. So, check it. See what you're working with first. Put that back in there. Alright. Materials. Obviously tools. So your oil pan has a plug, a drain plug. You're going to take that out, drain it into one of these. And then you need oil. Depending on what car you use, it's 5W30, 10W30, it depends. Get AutoZone or something like that. If you have an older car or you suspect your engine might be damaged in any way, you want to use oil stabilizer. It's 100% petroleum Lucas. You also need an oil filter. Every time you change your oil, you should change your oil filter. Some people don't, but I do. So, and tools to take the plug off with. So let's get started. I'm gonna drain it, show you how to take the plug out. Another tip is get some ramps, any size, homemade, it don't matter. Just if you take your car up a couple inches, it'll help get under there. But yep, there's the wrench, and your size might be different, but mine is like a 3/4, I think. There's the bolt, your oil pan, and don't get that confused with your transmission pan, which is usually further back and looks different. And these don't always have drain plugs. Anyways, so you want to take this bolt off and make sure you have your thingy, whatever the hell this is called, under it or close by. Right, so what you're gonna do is just break the tension of the bolt with like 2 turns, and then you wanna, after you break the tension, you wanna back up and put this directly under it and screw it off by hand so you don't get oil all over you or on the ground or anything. So yeah, let's break this tension. Alright guys, once you got the tension broke with the bar or wrench or drill, whatever you use, you can go ahead and screw it out by hand. And make sure your pan is underneath it so you don't get oil everywhere. But yeah, you want to screw it from above so you don't get oil on you either. Just do it easy, and be careful if you've been driving, it might be hot. Just easy does it. If it'll get really loose, this plug ain't long, so you gotta try to hang on to it if you can. Oil will start dripping out and then the plug's gonna fall out. There it goes, right there, man. There's oil. That's pretty dirty. I've seen worse, but just gonna pour it out right in there. And should take, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes or less to completely drain out. Holds about a gallon more or less, 4 quarts. Got some dirty oil. And might want to move it back some, get a little bit straighter. Yep. While we're waiting, that is your oil filter. It's usually close to the pan. It can be in front or behind, but mine's right here. So, what you'll need to take that off is an oil wrench. So yeah, That's orange. Buy these about $5-6 any auto parts place. You can get different styles, whatever. I like these because they're like pliers and they're adjustable. If you don't want to get one, you can do it by hand, but it's really hard. You can either stick a screwdriver in it or drill a hole, try to pry it off, or you can hit it with a hammer a little tap, and it might come off. But just get one of these, make it easier on yourself. Alright, so we only got a little bit left, so let that drip out for like 2 minutes. That'll be good. And I'm going to take this off, show you how to do that. Alright guys, she's about done draining out. When it starts dripping, you should be good. You don't have to get every drop out, but you take some paper towels and wipe it off, see how it looks. Still pouring out a little bit. Yep. Got a little drip. Alright, what you want to do, what I do, you don't really have to do this, but you can kind of stuff it in there for a second and grab your plug. It should look something like this. You can clean it off a little bit if you want to, but come right here and pull it out real quick. Put it in there. Make sure not to cross thread it. Get it in there, wipe it off. Sometimes you can get oil in the threads and it'll leak sometimes. There you go. Get it snug with your hand. Just like that. Yep. There you go. Put that to the side. Okay. Alright, now we're going to take the oil filter off. Okay. And I've seen oil filters hold like up to a cup of oil sometimes, so be careful. The oil might get everywhere with this. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys. Take your wrench. Kind of grab it however you can. Squeeze it, twist it. Oh, Jesus. That's on there. There it goes. All right. Yep, there you go. There it is. Once you get it loose, break the tension on it, you can take it off by hand. I want to wipe it off, get all the oil off of it. Yep. Be careful because this will probably start dripping oil. You can put your oil pan under if you want to, but you know, whatever you want. So screw it off, back up and screw it off. Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. Yeah, that shit sucks. It doesn't always do that, but it will sometimes. Yes, that's dirty. Oh, yep. Okay. To stop dripping, you gotta wipe it off. Try to turn it off real quick. I'll take a paper towel. Finish it off. There you go. Oh, yep, there it went. Yeah, like I said, that can hold up to like a cup, maybe more, depending on where your oil filter's at, but careful with that. There's the old filter. Pretty dirty, but I'll put the new one on in a second, guys. Let it drain out, let it drip, wipe it off, and put a new one in it. There you go. When it's done dripping, clean everything off. I don't want too much oil on everything, you know. It might mess with the way it seals or something. There you go. Looks pretty clean. And take your new oil filter, brand new, and you'll screw that on. You gotta kind of mess with it because the way the threads are, might not want to thread. So, here. All right, there we go. Just tighten it. Tighten it with your hand as hard as you can. Just like that. That's all it needs. You don't need to tighten it anymore. Just tighten as hard as you can, maybe with both hands. Or you can take the tool and tighten it a little bit, but you don't want to over tighten it because this thing will be impossible to get off when you come back to take it off. It'll be hard to get off. But yeah, just as tight as you can get. There you go. All right. Now, don't want to forget the bolt. I want to tighten that down as well. You want to torque it with a few pounds of torque, not too much. But put that in there and tighten that, and there you go. Yep. There you go. Torque that down. Go put some oil in it. All right. Take your cap off and go ahead and pour some oil in it. Make sure you know how much your car holds, and if you're gonna put oil stabilizer in it, only put 3 quarts of this and then put 1 quart of that, or however much you need to put. Make sure you don't overfill it. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring this, and there you go. Well, shit. See there? There you go. Yep, make sure you get it all over the engine and everywhere. Get it as dirty as possible, because so it'll probably catch on fire. That's a good thing. So you know you got good combustion. Now it's a little windy out here, guys. That's why it's moving hard.
It's a little heavy.
Yeah, my wife's doing it. So. Oh God. All right, but I'm gonna get all this in there, and once you're done with the oil, go ahead and put this in it, stabilizer. It really just extends the life of your engine and just helps out a lot. Especially with older cars or damaged engines. You know, your piston rings ain't that good, or something, I don't know, something. Just old cars. It's good to use. But yeah, once you get that put in it, you can put your cap back on and wait a second, start it up, and let it idle for a couple minutes, get the oil all and everything, and you're good to go. So you should probably change the oil yourself instead of having a mechanic do it, because sometimes they won't change it. They'll just put more in it, or you'd be surprised. And you only do it for $20 at your house, the oil and the filter. So you really save time, save money. You know, I can do this in 15 minutes. So make sure you gotta do it yourself.